Hello again, folks. This is Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair. And today's test is going to be just a really short and sweet demonstration of basically a straight repair internal restoration job. Nothing's been added to it except for a couple of USB ports for charging only at the request of a customer, and an external line input that unfortunately I can't test just at the moment, because this is a kind of an unusual unit in that the ground for the audio signal is not the same as chassis ground, which is also the ground used for the power signal. And I don't have a portable audio device. The only means I have of feeding a signal into this unit is through my bench test equipment, which is all naturally grounded properly. And this is just a really strange unit, but at any rate, there's a switch on the front of this unit that in order to use the aux input, you just insert any tape to power up the unit, and then you flip the switch up towards the aux jack to disable the motor so that only the amplifiers are working. There's no need to run that motor constantly while you're listening to the line input. So that's how you use that. And so we'll just flip the switch back down, and we'll give her a quick test. We got some Temptations here, and we'll just pop in the Temptations and see how they're doing today. Output level meters and check our balance control and that cool stuff. Our balance all the way to the left, all the way to the right. And this unit came in with really noisy controls, and they're absolutely quiet now. No noise there, no static anymore. Okay, now we're going to switch tracks a few times here. Now, if we were using the aux input, we would flip the switch upward, which kills the motor, but still lets the amplifiers work for the aux input. And one precaution is you can only use a portable device on this particular unit, because the ground on the aux jack cannot be grounded to the car chassis, and that's what would happen if you were feeding something that also used the car voltage. So you can only use a portable audio device because there's isolation. There's no ground connection. Or it does have a ground connection, but it's isolated from the chassis ground. So hit the eject and lets the tape go. And that was a pretty short and sweet test. That's kind of a nice change. Lately it's been a lot of conversions that I've had to demonstrate a whole bunch of different functions. So we'll just go ahead and sign off. This is Barry with Barry's 8-Track and Classic Car Radio Repair. If you have an 8-track, either for home or for car, in need of service, you can reach me directly at 928-533-9666. Same applies if you have a classic car AM radio you would like to add FM to with a lot more output power and the additional possibilities of Bluetooth, USB, and aux input. You can contact me for those reasons also. My website is in the description below. Thank you very much for watching and listening, and we'll see you next time.